Hey everybody, Average Picker here. All good things must come to an end, I suppose. And yeah, so for over 2 years, the Sparrows competition case has been my case, and it has been my stand for my picks. It has pretty much held everything that I predominantly use, and it has sat here on this table or on the kitchen table or wherever I was picking for years. I've carted this thing around with me. Absolutely love it. I just don't think cases get any better purposefully made than this thing does. It holds lots of stuff. It folds up. And it folds into a little stand. It's just the perfect case. If you could only have one case, I think this is the one you should have. I don't know why anybody has anything different. If I was Sparrows, this is the only one I would sell probably. But yes, like I said, all good things come to an end. Shout out to Wes the Lockpicker. I don't think he has a channel, but he does comment on a lot of lockpicking videos. And he turned me on to 3D-Locksport, which is run by Tony Varelli. And dude, as soon as I pulled up the website, I went, this is what I need. I was not planning to reorganize my table. I loved my little case. It was doing fine. It was doing just great. I was kind of outgrown it a little bit. I've had to make some concessions here and there for doing other things. I was thinking of just ordering a second one. But oh man, the moment I saw that website, I knew immediately it was time to reorganize the table. So I started ordering some stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna just quickly say, if you don't know the 3DLocksport.com website, hop over there now and start taking a look at the stuff he has. It's all 3D printed. And we're gonna flip the camera so you can get a better view of this stuff. But oh my gosh, it's fantastic. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You know, I've got this, well, it's sort of like the Sparrows competition case. I've got this motorcycle jacket, I think it's First Gear that makes it, and I absolutely adore it. You put it on and you realize this is somebody who rides a motorcycle in all weather, designed this jacket. You know, they designed it for having gloves on, for having gloves off, for what you're able to reach and reasonably get out of pockets while you're still on the motorcycle. It's perfect. And this stuff is the same way. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is designed by somebody who is familiar with Locksport. Yeah. So let's do some camera flipping stuff and I will show you, rambling review. I know someone's out there going, Average Picker, you should be investing in a better camera setup and a better camera stand first. You're probably right, but yeah, so here we go. Let's lower this down here into some now. So I ordered 2 of these, and these are basically the pick holders. This is the largest one he's got, sort of. There is a larger one called the Abomination, and it is essentially it's a lot of this pick stand minus a little bit of space over here with a gutting tray and station built into it. And I'll show you some other pieces in a minute. And you can kind of get an idea of what the Abomination is, but you should be looking at it on his website instead. Yeah, so I organized my picks rather strangely, but immediately they've gone into this thing. I have already been picking with this setup, and I love it. I mean, it's just got little compartments. It will hold just about everything. Sparrows with the handles, it fits 3 in there comfortably. You could probably get a 4th if you got that in there and bashed it with a hammer and bent them all down. But yeah, no, it holds 3 quite comfortably. Very easy to get in and out. Custom handles. So I've got this one from Fast Charlie, and it does fit. I do have another one from Fast Charlie, however, and it does not. Not a big deal. I use this pick very rarely, but he has a solution for that anyway, because he does make these other little stands that will hold the picks horizontally if you've got really nice fancier custom ones. It's got slotted compartments back here, Absolutely love it. Where I've just kind of chucked a lot of the picks that I don't use a lot, or my homemade ones. This is pretty much how I kept my homemade ones, but in a different container. Just shoved them all in there. I don't know if he meant for tension wrenches to go on the side. I've got these tension wrenches here and I love it. I've got the two that I use most frequently up front, and I can tell you right now from just reaching and dropping them off, like they slot in just fine. Like it does, I don't have to feel around or have to look to try to put it back. You can just really just chuck it back in there. Now when I ordered, well, hold on, we'll get to that. And here it is in silver. I kind of like the silver a little better than black. I don't really care though. I'm not a color picky person. So yeah, all the dimple locks, well, not all the dimple picks. The dimple picks that I probably am going to use the most now in a tray, because I'm that lazy. Opening the drawer, getting the case out, especially with the multi-pick case, you unroll it, have to move those flaps, get out the pick, then you realize you've grabbed the wrong one. Love it. Yeah, little junk drawer tray, got all the tensioners in there. The tensioners will actually sit back in these little slotted compartments as well. Oh yeah, and the Southford little handle set dimples that slot in, they all fit just fine in there, and you can pull them out and interchange them relatively quickly. So yeah, it's really nice. Your dong, if you've got a dong pick, it fits in there really well. In fact, it probably fits your dong best of all. So yeah, that is a thing. Sparrows, of course, they're going to fit in there. If your dong fits, sparrows are going to fit. So yeah, I'm excited. It's really cool stuff. Let's look at the picking stations. The Sparrows competition case is now holding the camera up. So if anything happens, the competition case does not make a good camera stand. So yeah, I ordered 3 different ones. Got these 2 little guys, and what's cool is, yes, it is designed to fit the Sparrow mini mats. I mean, that's awesome. Oh yeah, and they're all felted on the bottom. Now I know that's not a big deal. Stick a little bit of sticky felt on the bottom, but I was not expecting that, and it was an awesome bonus. Yeah, it's one of those things I would have thought of to do, like, and never gotten around to doing. You know, if they'd come in without it, I'd been like, oh, I should stick something on the bottom of it. It's already there. It's very nice. But yeah, and the fact it fits that's pretty awesome. And of course, it's going to fit all your followers. Oh yeah, wait, where did I put the thing? Yeah, gutting wrench. Perfect fit. It is fantastic. And stick around, because we're going to come back and talk about these two, and you'll want to know why. So this is the larger version, and I got this for the back room. And again, look at that, for the gutting wrench. How smart is that? Yeah, so back where I do in the back room is where I build the challenge locks and things like that. And this seemed to fit the profile of how I work. I tend to just have them kind of loosely on a very crappy homemade pinning tray, and I tend to have a little spot where I just toss the cores and things like that to try to keep them together. And this just seemed like a good way to tidy up what was getting to be a little bit bigger of a general setup that I wanted it to be as far as what I'm grabbing at first. I'm probably not going to actually keep the followers in here. I'm probably going to put the nail files and things like that in there instead, or at least the ones that I use most frequently. But just so you can see how well it fits them, it fits your major followers. And of course, it's slotted up. You can fit your tweezers and everything like that in there as well. I should put the tweezers in there. I have had the tweezers in there. It does a very good job of holding them. So what was the ordering experience like? It was great. Went on there, ordered the stuff, no problem. I think he said those larger pick holders take about 24 hours to print. This is like a one-man operation, and he is printing each individual one. I was kind of wondering about that. I know 3D printing, it's not a quick process. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know it's not a quick process. So you get an order confirmation. It changes later. You get a confirmation that your order is being processed. So I guess that means it's being printed. I did receive an email from him because I'd ordered everything in silver. I did receive, just because I didn't know what else color to pick, I did receive an email from him saying he was going to run out of silver. And he gave me a couple options, including, well, pick a different color or wait till he got more silver in and he could send on what I had and then send that later or something like that. In the end, I don't care about color. I was like, don't worry about it, dude. Just whatever color you want, go ahead and use. And so that's how I got the black one. But I mean, that's fantastic. You know, I mean, it was just, and as soon as a back and forth exchange, real quick, real easy, and the stuff even arrived a little bit quicker than I expected it to. The shipping rates are all standard US shipping rates. There was nothing surprising about them, where you're going, what? $30 for, you know, yeah, just completely standard shipping rates. It's not a place where he's getting pulling in any extra money, that's for sure, on the shipping. Yeah. So I ordered these two in part because I wasn't sure if I was going to use them, and in part keeping with my motto, when in doubt, order some extra stuff to give away. I am not announcing it right now. I'm just being a little preliminary and saying we are probably going to be giving these two away. There is a slight possibility I will keep one of the smaller ones and give away the larger gutting station instead. But as things are going right now, I'm going to say probably not the case because that larger gutting station is fitting the need that I had for it. I'm going to give a minor test to one of these smaller ones. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, we'll probably play some lock toss. So in an upcoming video, probably I'd say the next 1 to 3 videos, let's be on the safe side. Keep an eye out because there will be a giveaway coming up, and this will be there on that giveaway if you're interested. I still can't get over this. I mean, that's just, you know, that's someone who thought this thing through. Okay, so final thought, wrap up. Yeah, the stuff over at 3D-Locksport is fantastic. It is exactly, it looked exactly what I was thinking in my head could work. It got me to order it without any plans to order it, which is a big bonus. And when it arrived, it did exactly what in my head it was going to do with my picks. It was everything that I kind of had in the drawers and stuff. You know, you kind of imagine where you're going to stick it all and what's going to happen with it. Yeah, at no part in the process of organizing stuff into it did I start going, oh man, you know, that kind of sucks. That's not quite what I was thinking it was going to be. It absolutely was the product, or is the product that I was expecting. And the prices aren't too bad, I don't think, at all. I don't buy a lot of 3D printed stuff. So I don't really know. I know it's time consuming, that's about it. But it all seemed quite reasonable. I think you're in the $15 range on the holders and stuff. He has some bump hammers and things like that as well. Up to about, I think the Abomination's like $70. And I almost pulled the trigger on one of those as well. It wasn't until I went, maybe I need to curb my enthusiasm and excitement a little bit and think about this for a second. And I thought, you know what, I think 2 of these is going to work better than 1 of these and one Abomination. So yeah, exactly what I wanted, exactly what it turns out I needed. No disappointments. It's just, it is exactly right. Yeah, no complaints at all. So anyway, there we go, everybody. Hope you're all staying safe, and get over to 3D-Locksport. 3D-Locksport.com. It's fantastic. And keep an eye out, or yeah, you could just keep an eye out if you're just interested in something like that. So we will be doing a giveaway on that in a few videos. This is a reshoot. I hope I didn't edit out that part of the video where I mentioned that before, because otherwise that's not going to make any sense there. Stay safe, but have a good one.